if at all, the 2-3 key mistakes that you feel you have made or learned, or your learnings from some of those mistakes or mistakes of others, if at all, any?
So I think some of the corporate governance lapses that have emerged in the Indian startups, in the Indian startup space in the last 5-7 years, some of those are of concern and should be of concern to every investor. It should also be of concern to honest founders, because if there are too many corporate governance lapses in startups, people will lose trust in the sector and they themselves get hurt. So I think corporate governance is a big area where all investors and startups need to work on.
All right, so corporate governance, we'll come to that. I want to stay focused on the startup side of things, or rather from the investor lens. You know, you've picked companies which have started to hit a J curve. You've picked them very, very early, sir, and that's really helped you stand out even in terms of your returns that you've made from some of those investments. Is there a specific formula to determine what helps the company achieve the J curve and to accelerate that, if at all?
I think persistence, resilience. I think a sharp focus on customers, continuous innovation, investment in technology. These are some of the attributes of some of our successful companies and entrepreneurs, right? India needs patient capital. As an investor, we have to be patient. I recall speaking to the late Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. It was COVID time and it was a Zoom call. I had just called him up. And he told me one very important thing. He said, Sanjeev, if you find a truly great company, then stay forever. You don't have to exit. And if you stay forever, you can make huge returns in the years to come. He said, that's how I made my returns in Titan. I stayed for a long, long time. I'm still staying. And you need to be very, very patient.
And how does valuation play a role in some of these factors? Because you're looking at a very large addressable market, may not be 140 crore, but at the same time, some of the companies at early stage may not be profit making. And at the same time, they may take some time to hit a J curve. And therefore, how should one look at valuations, whether you're underpaying, overpaying, or that is not relevant at all?
So we are valuation sensitive. And high valuations, we would like external validation of other investors wanting to come in or coming in. Now, having said that, we went solo in Zomato in the first 4 rounds, but each time against a competitive term sheet. And the reason what gave us confidence was the quality of the team and the fact that the customer love that they were getting. The fact that, the users really loved what they're doing. And that's important. If users love you, the rest you can figure out.